Holly, your life. What are you gonna do about that?
Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
What's up, guys? Sorry,
Yes, we are still alive. We are
we are
alive,
alive.
alive, and Kai King, right?
I can't say that word.
Kicking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you break those two words up, it gets ugly real quick. Daniel.
Hello.
Daniels, Danny.
Ah,
I've,
Happy
I've,
Peterson's here. Haven't seen Happy Peterson here for so long.
yes, Happy Peterson.
He's
Welcome,
been
welcome.
he's been busy trading options.
I bet. I bet.
Well, he said, I don't think he'd mind me saying this. He made a lot of money selling options, and then he put it into the PLP for safe.
Smart.
Very
Smart
happy
play.
Peterson.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Hey, Alva. Good to see you as well. Because Alva, you usually don't talk in here, so it's nice to see you. Spin that wheel. Yeah, we. I haven't prepared the wheel yet because of the the trading event that I did. So we'll have to do that on the fly, Harley.
Oh, on the fly.
On the fly, like a
It's all right
mag.
because it is. So how we're doing it is just like head to head, three head to head spins.
Yes.
Danny's turned into a worm crawling in circles.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, he's trying to bite his own butt.
Yeah, he's like, I'll get it. I'll get it.
I'll get it next time. So,
I'll
Now
get you
Danny's
next
wheel is
time.
spinning.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
I'll get you.
you remember him, Dr. Claw from Gadget, Inspector Gadget? Like
Yeah,
yeah. That's it.
I
And
still love
then
Inspector Gadget.
the cat would go like, meow.
I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah. And then we would make that into inspect her gadget. You get it, huh?
Well, I mean, I guess nowadays I would get it since women have gadgets.
Yeah.
Let's see. Happy Peterson is always busy on Fridays. He said he never misses Juma prayers at the mosque, so he's always a busy boy.
Busy boy.
Inshallah. He's a very religious man.
Yeah, he is.
Inshallah, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Eat, pray,
Mm.
trade.
Eat, pray, trade. Nice.
What is he doing? What is he? This what is people. I don't think Happy Peterson has any children, right? And it's kid people that remind us kid people that on Friday you'd go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I do remember like a period though. I don't know if you ever had this feeling as an adult where you're like, I wish I didn't feel like I had to go out on a Friday. Why can't I just chill on
Stay
a
home.
Friday and just relax? And yeah, I was a bit of a lad, so yeah, I remember thinking, oh, I wish I could just relax and not go out on a Friday. Now I don't even think about going out on Friday. So
I only ever thought that Saturday mornings.
oh really?
That's like, why can't you ever just stay in on Fridays?
Yeah.
Today I go out dancing.
Today we dance.
Yeah, today we dance. I've never been much of a party goer, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I've been almost always a bit more timid. I mean, it's nice to go out, but I've never been one to go out like every day in the weekend, including the Thursday and no
It's Thirsty Thursday. Show some respect.
Thursday. Yeah, and then if I were to
Thursday
come
used to be a good night. There'd always be like a pub with a disco on the Thursday, and it was like is the secret way of starting your weekend before the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then because I'm a morning lark, right? I hardly ever go to bed past midnight, or I am now, but I didn't used to do that. So
Yeah.
when it was like 2, I was like naked AF, right? And like the rest was yeah, woo, it's only 2, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to do another 3 hours of this. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. See, you look. I'm sorry if you check in the time, then you haven't drunk enough.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you check the time. You like, I can't believe it's already Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was always the one that was I used to annoy people to no end because I would just be like, "You're not going home. We're not done. We're not done. We're all hanging out." Because I'm just like one of those people like when a train starts moving a direction, like it's very hard for me to stop. Same thing with sleep. Like if you left me alone to sleep, I would just sleep for 12, 14 hours, like getting up. So, but once the train's moving,
it's moving, baby.
No going back.
Yeah,
that's funny. I saw my cousin a couple of weeks ago, and she was telling me about her fella, and he'd gone out, and he was like really drunk, and they've got a kid, and they're early 30s, and then he rang, and he's like, I don't know where I am. Can you get me a taxi or something? And she said, could send me a picture of where you are. And she went, look at this, and she showed me. And it was like, imagine like you got a camera on the floor and just took a picture of like a bit of a grass verge. That's what he said. It was like, this is where I am. Come and save me.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to find me, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, you do some funny things. I've done the they're coming in drunk at like 6 a.m. and like making loads of noise and you say, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm looking for some money. Why? Because I have to pay tax. Why haven't you got any money? I was at the casino.
Oh my god, yeah.
You've hit all your limits on your cards.
Yeah.
And you're so thank God for those limits, by the way, where you can only withdraw so much money in one day. And and then you're fishing around in like your change pot to pay the taxi driver. Yeah, they're good nights. They're good nights.
Yeah, I'll pay you. Just let me go into the apartment because I've got my money there, right? Yeah.
Frito's like, I've always hated people like you guys.
Oh, really?
No,
it's like you're irresponsible.
Saturdays
for waking up at 6 a.m.
Alice will prey on me in my like times of like weakness. So I've come in from London before, and it's been like literally I've come in and it's like 7 a.m. right, and I've just slept in the cab for this 90-minute journey, and then like the kid, she's getting kids out, and she's like, "You're not even here. Where?" And I'm like, "Well, we'll be all right." And I've won at the casino, and I had like it sounds like all I ever do is go to the casino, by the way, but
can verify.
Yeah, we did go. It was nice.
Was the last time I went to a casino, so it's like, how long ago was that? Well, like 8 months ago or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I go like once or twice a year, but and like most things in my life, it's either win big or lose big, and I
you had one big.
I'd come in, and I'd like, I don't know, I think this time I had like £2,000 on me or something that I'd won at the casino, and she's like laying on the like how angry she is, how irresponsible I've been. Now I'm going to be, because what she's most upset about is the fact that I'm going to be useless for the whole day now.
Yeah.
And no help with the kids and stuff and all of this. And then somehow before I know it, she's got my card, and she's ordering like a designer handbag online. And half of the money that I've just like won is gone out the window, and it's just like, so she just I get I get groomed in my difficult time, but no contributions if I've lost.
That's a lose-lose, right?
It's a lose-lose. A snooze-lose.
A snooze-lose. Yeah.
Snooze-lose.
Holly, I have a quick question, because I'm looking at the sheet that we always share, right, for these farm frenzies.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not completely sure who I pit against each other in the wheel. So maybe you can put
the people in the same row.
All right. Yeah. So this one against this one against this one, and that one against that one.
Yeah, like these two. Yeah. So the contestant 1s are in column E. Contestant 2s are in column
H. Yes. All right. Cool. So we have like 2 and 3, or 3 and 4. It's the same 2. That's right then.
Yeah. E2 and H2 play each other, and then go on.
E3, H3, and E4, H4. Yeah, it's just like we're trying to communicate some secret language, right? But
blink 3 times.
Yeah. There.
Totally. What everybody's become an expert trader. Like all you guys now, in the background, are like, say I'm like 2 minutes late to an internal meeting. It's for everybody else's benefit. I come in and they're talking about the blah 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 and the MMA and the RSI.
The MMA. We're going to fight. Let's fight.
Yeah. Everybody's an expert trader now. I'm like, I don't know.
But aren't we always the experts, right? And then if something goes wrong, oh no, I didn't know, right?
I'm like I've been doing a lot of Deegan trading. Like I watched the RSI. I have become much better at it, right? Because my first, I think, 5 ever trades on perpetuals as I was practicing leading up to Foxify was I got liquidated on every single one.
Whoa!
Right, because I just go max leverage, and I just jump in whenever, right? But now, like, Frito showed me how to use the stochastic RSI for options trading, right? So I just pulled that over here, and because there's no set time frame on it, right?
You're doing a really good job on that, Hardy. Really. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I've managed to hold onto my funds and do pretty high volume. I've gotten booted out of first place now, but it works pretty well. Like, it's not as good as like a Signal, but if you catch it, because my whole goal is just like to try to dominate the leaderboard at the moment. So as soon as I hit enough to like a little bit of profit, like I'm out of that trade and I'm ready for the next one.
You've got your volume right. Yeah.
Well, I also don't use all my money, right? Because you can only use so much. So if it goes the wrong way, I revenge trade.
You revenge trade.
Yeah, because like if
double the leverage.
Well, yeah, if I'm following stochastic, right, and I'm like, all right, so it should have reversed, right, which doesn't necessarily mean the price will, right? That the RSI adjusts, but I was like the odds are even better now for me, basically, right? And I've done that 5 times, and every single time it's worked out.
Nice.
So I don't know if that's a fluke. I'm not telling anyone to do it. It would be funny if you guys did.
And it's working for you, yeah.
But yeah, it's working for me so far.
So you're going to be going big then. So Perps is almost upon us, which has been a long journey. And I'm super, super appreciative of the team. It's not lost on me at all. Like, things could always be a lot harder if we didn't have the group of people that we've got around. And then there's so many people in the community that are just it's just, and I'm saying to the guys, because we've been doing some like research tasks and things like that in the last sort of week, so I've spent a bit of time looking at some like other protocols and going into some random communities that you might not know and stuff, and DeFi's dead. It is dead, like really dead. And it was a bit like that last year anyway, and we were just still going. And it's just mad. It's crazy dead at the moment.
No, it's next level dead. Like last year, there was still like a bunch of projects and like people still launching. A lot of projects that were around before were still holding on, and I mean they've just fallen off the map like one by one.
It's so slow everywhere you look right now.
Yeah, and I think that gives us a massive opportunity because we've got such a strong core.
And
we're super resilient. We're carrying on. We're still planning for the future. Still building. I hate that term, by the way. I hate that.
Building.
As long as you're building, that's stupid. But I think we're building things that are of value, and we're creating value, and we're innovating. And I think I'm super, super excited. When I look at the roadmap, not just for Foxfire, actually, also the roadmap for MDB and how we're able to create like synergies on a completely different level that no one else has been able to. I think there's it's a massive opportunity. Rabwolf to 75% of projects with criminals. Yeah, and unfortunately, this is true. And one of the hardest things about operating in this industry is, that quite often, a lot of the liquidity is ended up in somebody's pocket outside of Web3, right? Whilst you're still here, you got this isn't a sob story, but MDB is basically a volunteer organization at the moment, and nobody's questioning that, and we're all in the same boat, and then so you got people that are prepared to go that far to make something work because they believe in it, and then you've got these other people that are putting $1 million in their pocket with fake trading bots and all of that stuff. It's a frustrating space, but I think we'll win it. We'll win in the end. Yeah.
I totally believe that as well.
I thought Alice was here then. I saw MDB DeFi, but it's you again, isn't it, Frido? Are you on the rum and coke, Frido?
I am. Yes, I had to abstain, of course, for earlier because I did my trading, like video or trading class, but I brought it out actually.
Nice.
I actually have the rum here. This is the good rum.
Boozy.
I can recommend this so much.
I hate the smell of rum. I hate it.
I had a bad night.
No, to be fair, I've never like. It's not like I hate aniseed because of like ouzo in Greece as a kid, and there's everyone's got that drink that they hate because
ouzo,
it brings back memories of painting their apartment in it. but no, with rum, I just hate the smell of it. I think so. Yeah, just don't. But I'm not a shorts man. I talk a big game, but I don't like drinking whiskey or rum or anything like that.
I'm not. I like the smokier kinds of whiskey, which is really odd because usually somebody who isn't a big drinker. No, not like that. I hate smoking. But you've got smoky whiskeys and you've got smooth whiskeys. And I had a whiskey tasting with an ex-colleague, and we tasted like 10 or so different whiskeys on a night, and I really liked the smokier ones, and he was really surprised by that because if you're like a lightweight who never drinks whiskeys, they usually go for like the smooth.
I don't know is somebody just put like a cigar end in it or something? What does smoky mean?
Smoky, it's like more a bolder flavor. So it's been matured or ripened over specific or in specific barrels, and that will produce like a specific taste, right? And that taste can be either smoky or smooth, or there's like a million different things. And it was fun and really good to know that there's good whiskeys out there. But I'm a pretty light drinker, so give me a few whiskeys and I'm singing. Let's go to the karaoke.
We did also establish previously that your light drinking was maybe under the guise of you don't really measure anything, so you can kind of make up how you've drunk, how much you've drunk.
But
how many wines have you had? Just 2.
Yeah, you do seem to be very happy.
I always have. I always have.
The man's not married, no children.
Yeah, there you go. But the thing is,
always has one drink.
I think, in all fairness, I did hold myself up quite well in London.
You did.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because Harley's. Harley, I can stay out, but Harley's. You can tell Harley's got some pedigree.
Harley is a degen. He goes like, oh, let's go to the next part. Yeah. I don't want to go home yet. And then even when we don't go out, because this is a funny story. I had to go. Like I had to leave London really, really early on the day that we left. So I booked a taxi and I told them be there at 3:40, some crazy odd time. So I went to bed. But this guy right there, he did go out. So imagine this. Yeah, this guy. Whatever. The bold one. He did go out or whatever he did. I don't know. So I woke up, and there was like I heard some voices out of his room. I heard a woman's voice. I was like, "What is going on here?" I so
We were all
I
naked when you walked in.
I did my thing, and I was fully expecting an orgy, but it was pretty mellow, and they had a really good time being just cool and casual, and yeah, that's the kind of guy
Well,
Harley is.
when you left, your bed became vacant, and the two people with me took it over.
Of course, yeah, duh.
So it was only casual while you were there. While Dad was still around.
Have you like pre-qualified what parts of your time in London you can talk about, which parts you can't? Maybe you need to.
I didn't do anything. I did nothing. I went to bed.
Be careful in Dubai. I'm not bailing anyone out of an honor killing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In Dubai, like, what do you do, right? Because like bar hopping at like 2 in the morning.
I've been reading.
Right, like,
there's clubs.
Yeah, but you basically you stay in one place, right?
Nah, it's not as bad as you say. You like technically speaking, you can't. But actually, if you go to like one bar, and it's so hot anyway, you wouldn't be walking around, right? So it's hot at night. It's like, be in the summer, it'd be 40 degrees at night. But you you can just get in an Uber and go to another place. There's nothing stopping you doing that, but you got to be careful. You don't want to be like, you can't be like, like we were just like bowling down the streets of London. Like
I was gonna say, I was like, you instead of bar hopping is like beheading hopping. Just like jumping spot to spot. You're like, man, that one was shit. What's going on with the next one? Very exciting though. Like it's what's called. Me and Frida are very into skydiving.
We're going to do skydiving there. We're going to drive.
Yes.
That's how we're actually going to enter into the conference. So
you're ruining it. It's a surprise.
With Frida on your chest like Mini-Me.
We actually arranged like the
Dr. Evil and Mini-Me have arrived.
But we actually, these parachutes. We had one made that says Foxify, and that's how we descend. And we have like bikini babes
down the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's gonna be. We're gonna be the talk of the town.
That's good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah.
You're speaking there, aren't you, Denny?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll
be talking.
You got any tidbits for the viewers? The preview of the speech?
Yeah, I'm going hard chill because all the other events I've spoken at, they're like, well, let's talk about a topic, and I'm just going to be shameless. I'm just like, put your liquidity in there. Use the fucking trading platform. Yeah. Come and buy the token. Yeah. Get over to our stand. Yeah. I'm just gonna go hard sell. Yeah. So
cool. I like that.
Care. And I'm gonna run over by like 10 minutes. They're gonna be like trying to security trying to drag the mic out of my hand and stuff. But I'm just gonna shield the hell out of it. So that's my plan. But Dubai is really not, like, honestly, like I think some people were telling me some stories about, you imagine like where there's a lot of migrant workers in Dubai. Salary levels are very different. At the same time, obviously they wouldn't be there if it wasn't an opportunity versus the place they're coming from. So it's a complicated topic, as myself and somebody else found out. But so like but on the surface, it's really amazing. And that I went straight from Dubai, a week in the UK and then the US, and I land at like Austin Airport. I'm getting in a car that looks like it should be towed by a horse, right? And it looks like the last passenger's dinner is still on the floor of the taxi. And honestly, the Middle East, the guys they've got it worked out. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I've never, and I've told this, to you and Harley before. I've never been to that part of the world, so
Yeah,
I'm very,
really
very
nice.
never. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
very eager to find out what it looks
Super,
like.
super nice. You have to keep your clothes on though, in public. So a bit funny about things like that. So as long as, to be honest, there's a lot of stuff online about the rules and things.
Yeah,
But in truth, if you really think about the rules, you just have to behave in a decent manner, like a decent human being, which for some of us is different. I remember reading some of the rules, and Alice and I were in the apartment, and I was saying, you know, I'm allowed to discipline my wife. That was
nice. So,
yeah,
so
a man is allowed to discipline his wife and his children. And
The police officer just comes up and starts helping you.
yeah,
yeah,
like, here,
well,
take my whip. Okay.
yeah, I don't want to say too much because I want to get in the country, but it's you know, there's some stories about, you know, how many cases have been reported of X, Y, and Z, and I think it's something like adultery is illegal, which, like, you know, it seems like they've got a lot of things sorted out, but come on, no, I'm joking. But adultery is illegal, and but if the woman reports it, she'll get arrested as well.
What? Okay.
So you get W guy in, and you get arrested as well.
Wow.
It's yeah. So this you know, it's progressive. I'm sure they're trying to work through a lot of things. I think it was a desert 60 years ago, right?
It was. Yes. Yeah.
I
They've
didn't
come a
know that.
long way. You didn't?
You didn't
Yeah.
know that?
No, I mean I knew it was desert at one point. I was assuming, but I didn't know
Yeah.
like they just built it out of nothing.
Yeah. And they did it quick as
I
well.
think it was a small fishing town. Dubai was. But they think about everything. They really do. Like the standard of everything's like super, super high. They think about everything. Like, yeah, they have inspectors at the airport. You know, if your taxi's a mess, you know, you get enough warnings, you get deported. You know, you've got to meet a minimum standard. Like crime's ridiculously low because I think, like our friend Plasmic said when I was in Oman, you do not want to get arrested there. You do not want to spend time in one of their prisons.
No.
So guess what? Crime's like really, really low. So yeah, no, it'd be great. I'm still interested to see. I think we need to think about it. I saw an article this morning about a couple of options platforms have just had to pay some big fines in the US actually. So we'd like to go to Austin, but also, yeah, we need to see how the land lies. Just make sure we make it out alive.
Yeah, I've been working with federal authorities. I'm wearing a wire right now.
You're
He's a mole.
That's funny. I need to shoot soon, guys. I'm also absolutely dying. I'm in my office and it's really hot. And because my house is 3-story, then the top floor is just.
Oh, you're
baking.
like on the top floor.
Yeah, it's baking. I'm absolutely baking. So I'm pretty uncomfortable, to be honest.
Yeah, then
I'll shut up and I'll let you do your wheel.
Yeah, just if you need to shoot, just shoot, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to share the wheel, and yeah, as Harley said, it's going to be a very different feel. What we'll do is we will pit 2 people against each other, and then the person who wins gets their tokens doubled, and the person who loses gets nothing, right, Harley?
Yep. Winner takes all.
Yes. Share the screen. Am I going to do that? Yes, I am. There we are. First wheel is Juice Deuce versus Bunny Hug. One versus one.
Yeah, 1v1. I feel good. You know, imagine we all just picked one person. You know?
Yes.
The other person just like left server.
Are these 2 people that were picked out of the list?
Yeah. So these 2 are putting their tickets against each other.
Very good. There can only be one winner from the duel.
It's like Highlander. There can be only one.
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Do we have a favorite? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Well, are we picking the same person? Apparently, yes.
I don't know.
I'll go bunny hug. Someone go deuce twos.
I'll go juice twos.
I'll go bunny hug.
Nice.
Oh, dark
Cool.
green is here for the win.
All right. I'll go for mustard color. So let's see. 3, 2, 1. Good luck. It's so strange with just 2 people. Yeah. Oh, yes, baby. Woo! Juice twos. Nice. Let me write this
Deuce
down.
twos. Hi. Bye.
And I need
Deuce
to-
twos. That's actually, he DM'd me and he said that's where his name came from.
Yeah. You always have these stories. I don't believe them. So Juice Stews is winner number 1. Nice. I stopped sharing because I have the other winners also on that screen. So let me, or the other participants. So let me do this. Okay. And I can go back to that. Well, I can share it again. So share screen, full screen. And you heard the audio, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, then it's fine. So let's do this one. Cool. So we have as a second pair of competitors, Juice Stews once again versus Frank 9894.
You gonna stay with mustard?
I'll stay with Juice Stews this round at least.
All right. Well, let's just say you're just a deuce twos guy.
No.
Deuce. Frank is my guy.
Frank
Frank?
is your guy.
Frank?
And who is Danny gonna support? Juice Stews or Frank?
I'm going to go Frank.
You're gonna back Frank.
Yeah, no friend Juice twos. Offense. It's not like I'm trying to avoid you.
All right, cool. Then let's see who takes this round. Good luck, everyone. Or both of you. And yes,
Oh. Wow.
Frankie boy, he's got it. All right.
Deuce twos. Yeah, so stuck
And-
in my head. I'll be singing that to myself in the room all day.
And just verifying with you, Harley, this is also the setup for the third wheel, right?
It is.
Nice. So we've got Justice versus Frank once again.
Part two. Twos.
Part Justice, yes. So did we
Are they
want to-
here? Are Frank and Deuce twos here?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
You
they're
would-
really
you would
quiet as they are.
You would expect them to be because they've aped in like yeah, but I don't see them. No. So I'll go.
I'm going Deuce twos this time.
Yeah. Who will you go for, Harley?
Never switching up on the homies. Frank.
Frank. Okay.
Wrong.
Frank. I'll go Justice again.
Is it Frank with a C?
Yes.
I can't see it. It's
Yeah.
upside down to me.
Yeah.
He's the Sentinel Squadron.
Okay. Yeah.
PFP.
Cool. That's good to know. He's kind of an OG as well then.
Been around a long time.
Yes.
Long time.
Yeah. All right. Let's
there.
do the last spin. The police is coming.
They're here every Friday.
Yes.
My guy won. Guys, I've got to go. I'm just like
Boom.
super uncomfortable, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
so
Don't worry. Thank you so much
So
for
you're
joining
actually
us.
turning the color of the wall behind me on my screen. Like I look at that, it looks like your continuation up there.
I'm very red if you put
Yeah.
my face near.
Go get some AC, buddy.
All right, cheers, guys. All right,
Cheers.
I'm gonna go and chase up some developers. See you in a bit.
All right. See you in a bit, man.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. So cool. We've got the Justus who won twice, and then Frank who won once. And Harley, can you enlighten us about the prize that they won, or don't we have that information yet? Because at the moment, I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, just all the winners just open the ticket and I'll send to your wallet.
Nice.
Just the standard process.
Yeah, but do we know the amount that was won?
Oh, each one was one ticket. So each of those was $20.
Okay, cool. So Juice is 40 then, because they won twice.
If they won twice, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So that's 40, and Frank won once, so 20.
Wow.
That totally makes sense. Cool. So it's almost the weekend, right? Well, do you have anything planned, Harley? Do you have anything cool or nice?
No, I don't. Let's call it the family. Son was sick, then the wife got sick, and she's getting over it. No, I don't feel well today, but I'm hoping it's just because I'm just been I've been tired. So and then I've been pushing myself extra hard, between here and then been dedicated to going to the gym. And the more
you've been doing really good on that. Props to you.
The harder this week I've gone at the gym, like the more tired I feel. I'm like, all right, I was like, if I push harder, I was like, that'll fall off. That weakness will fall off. But I forgot that I'm 36. So,
you're still young, man. I'm turning 39 in like 13 days.
Yeah, I always forget. You guys are like twins, and I'm like the ratty younger little brother. I'm like the hyper little brother.
Yes, yeah. I wish I had a brother though. I mean, I love my sister to death, but it would have been cool to have had a brother as well.
Yeah. I still, my sister's my world. I love my sister.
Yes,
but,
yeah.
It would have been lit to have a brother.
It would have been, yeah.
So like so much cool stuff. Because even now, actually, I don't know how to work out as an adult, but I don't know. I think about that with my own son. Like for my second kid, I'm like, I have a boy, and he'll be 2 in November.
Nice.
So coming up.
Yeah, and, time flies, doesn't it?
Boy, it does. And I think I told you that before. I saw a meme and it said life's like a video game. Like it just gets harder and faster until you die.
Nice. Yeah. This is so true.
Yeah, but I did watch a video on what's called how your brain actually perceives time as faster as you get older. Like some experiment on it or something like that.
Yeah. But, I remember, right, when I was going to primary school, like when I was 6 or 7, I remember we had our summer holiday, which was like 6 weeks. Holiday, everything, all right, whatever. But it was 6 weeks, right? 6 weeks of holiday. And then those 6 weeks, they seemed to last forever, right? It was so long, and it was such a great period. And now, when there's like 6 weeks, I'm like, are 6 weeks gone already? What's going up? I mean, hey, is it September? It was only January last time that I checked. So yeah, that perception of time, it's
dilated. Time dilation.
Yeah. But then I think it has to do with the fact that if you're only 6 years old, then 6 weeks is a pretty large part of your life still, right? But now that we're like 30-ish somewhere, then 6 weeks is like a whole lot less of our lives. So we've lived the 6 weeks many times more than we lived them when we were only 6, right? So it might have something to do with that, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, Aristotle's great grandson.
Yeah, right. That's Juice. It's Juice here. Shane Sterling. I'm here. Hey, I'm here. Are they Juice?
Juice. Hi.
Are you Juice? Because then you've won. Prize, right? Yeah. Cool. But what did the guy say that studied the subject? And what did he say that caused it?
Oh, I don't remember. It's something about your brain.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I just remember I was like, this confirms what I believe, and that's enough for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get
you
it.
know. So, DeMiller's here. Do you want to show DeMiller his beverage?
Oh yes, I do. The Miller, you're here. Look what I got when I popped over to the shop in Germany.
The Miller milk.
Yeah, the Miller milk. See that? Müllermilch, Junge.
Müllermilch.
Müllermilch. Try saying it. Müllermilch.
I'm sorry, I don't speak hate.
Yeah, Müllermilch. So the U is really hard for you to pronounce then. U. Yeah, that Müllermilch.
Bro, my grandpa didn't fight this war so I could speak German. You know?
Yeah, and this is a really nice flavor as well. It's white chocolate flavor. If I'm a fan of something, it's white chocolate. So
white chocolate is. You did that in London. You're having white chocolate, hot chocolate, white hot chocolate.
Yeah, a white hot chocolate
for breakfast.
For breakfast.
Harley, we will train this. Well, DeMiller, come through Dubai, bro, and you can teach me all the German you want as we are free falling off the Burj Khalifa to hopefully not our deaths.
Hopefully not.
So I just want to plan a little. It's been a while since I talked about conspiracy theories, but I just realized one on the call today that the Burj Khalifa broke ground in 2004.
It broke ground?
Yeah, like they started building it.
Did it lift up?
No, like they started building in 2004.
Yeah, so what's so wrong with that?
Who helped build Dubai? Where'd Dubai come from? It was just a desert.
Yeah. The Americans?
No. What happened was they had to. The Twin Towers were the pinnacle of buildings and
that was 2001.
I know, but you don't start planning your building the day you break ground. It's years in advance for these types of projects. So it may have been started at the time. I'm just saying, there's levels to this. George Bush wasn't alone. It wasn't just one actor here. Anyways, it's been a while, guys. Sorry, it is. Wow, it's actually 3 days from September 11th. It's gonna be a really sad day in New York. But
yeah, September 11th is the birthday of the oldest of Tim. So she celebrates her birthday then.
The oldest of Tim. Yeah. I don't know if everyone's up on the lore of Tim. We talk a lot about his best friends, by the way. He makes sure to point that out a lot. His best friend's children. And how he's like the Night Stalker or something of some city. Like he just stalks people. I don't get I don't understand the Dutch. Let's just leave it at that.
No,
there seems to be a lot of Dutch people in MDB.
It was yes, actually there are quite a few. No, I was just telling Harley that his wife couldn't conceive her kids at home, so she had to go to a hospital, and that hospital is based in the city where one of his favorite beers is from, and that's why I was joking to him, like, yeah, Tim was there, and he called up the stork and he delivered all the babies there. That's how it went. So it has nothing to do with stalking or whatever. It was a stork, the bird, like, ooh, I have a baby in my mouth. Ooh,
Storking.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they call him the stork. All right, because if he shows up at your doorstep, a baby's going to arrive.
Surprise! Yeah. Stella Artois, right? Stella Artois.
Who doesn't love Stella Artois, though? Does anybody in the chat hate that beer?
I've drunk it a couple of times, and it's good beer. It's nothing special, but
there's nothing special. It's so delicious. See, you haven't had a bodega chilled Stella Artois yet, right? Like it hits very much differently. You got these big giant refrigerators that will like freeze the beer if you leave it in there too long, right? Because it's like that cold of a refrigerator. And you open it on these like humid New York days, and it's just like this like fog comes rolling out at you basically, and you reach in, and there's just like cold stuff. You got to make sure it's not frozen, right? Because I've done that before, and then your day's ruined, right? But you grab one of those cold ones, man. You just pop it off, and summer day is just fixed.
This sounds like a commercial for one of those Morse light beers or something like. Bleh. I don't get the obsession with light beer in the U.S.
Coors Light. It's a Colorado beer.
There you go. Each time that there's like football season, because football season is starting, right? I get these commercials about light beer, and I'm like, come on. If you're having a beer, then drink a normal one. Don't go for a light beer. Don't be a pussy. Just drink drink a straight up beer and don't bitch about it. The same. I have the same with Coke, right? I mean, I've got the original.
Oh.
Never do you see me drink a Coke Light or a Coke Zero. Blah! Go away with that shit. Give me the good stuff, the real stuff. If I want to enjoy a freaking Coke that I do once every week, I want the Coke to be like sugary. I want it to be good. I want it to be like the real thing, not some kind of artificially fucked thing.
You sound like me talking to my wife. I'm like, if I want to do Coke just once a week, I want the good shit. I don't want to be manufactured. None of that.
Yeah. I want the $1,000 per gram, not the $20 per gram.
Oh.
There you go.
$1,000 gram, baby.
Yeah.
Well, what do we have here? So I mean, in the last few minutes here, let's be. I know we get on here and ramble for the people that are here, and sorry, we've gotten very comfortable over.
Yeah.
Wow, like almost 10 months of doing this every Friday.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I do find it funny when like I had this, and it was completely. It was outside MDB, but it was somebody who's invested. It was just like, oh, they forgot about MDB. I just walked out, and I tried to explain to them. I was like, that's not how it works. Here's the goals. Here's how this benefits. And they're just like, yeah, but you forgot about it. I'm like, all right. I just didn't respond at that point. I was like, because once you said is that you can't argue anymore, there's no point in really arguing. All it does is like upset you,
Yeah, true.
But we are so close now. PLP is opening.
Yes.
All right. And MDB earns from its PLP deposit as well. So even though we don't have the tokens yet, which we'd be earning from, we start seeing things from that, which is really, really exciting because DeFi is so dead. Like I barely ever even check my DBank anymore. All right. I know I'm stacking my MDB, and I've got my blue chips, but I'm not even like deeganing into like coins, right? Like very rarely, right? Like take something. Like I get why it's dead overall, but we start getting income in from the PLP, even if the PLP is smaller than the staking.
It's gotta go
something.
It's gonna go
right?
Up. Yeah.
Like you don't want to speculate about how much it's going to be because obviously that can change drastically based on factors of volume, based on factors of other PLP deposits, yada yada yada. But the longer the price stays low while that's happening, the better it is for the protocol overall, right? So
yeah. And I heard somebody who won the quiz, right? Because I run a daily quiz in MDB, and the daily winner gets $10 in MDB, right? And a very striking thing that they said, I think it was it Miner9? Could have been Miner9 who won. They said like, I'm this $10 MDB, it's got to be $100 worth of MDB like very soon, right? And I'm like, yeah, every MDB that you can scoop up at this price is going to be an MDB that you've bought at such a good price point, right? It's going to bring you so much closer to whatever your goal might be. So
when you think about it, if you just use market cap, in terms of like treasury funding just from Foxify ownership, right? So figure Foxify is a $9.5 million starting market cap, which is all we can use for math right now because we don't know, what happens at launch, obviously. But I mean, based on the low circulating supply and the low market cap, but we don't want to speculate on exits, right?
No.
We'll use 9.5 and 20% ownership, and we could just call it, $2 million if we want to be easy. But I think it's 1.875 million.
1.875, yeah.
So, and then MDB's market cap right now is what, 3.8, 3.9, thereabouts.
3.6.
3.6.
Yeah.
So every MDB is more than 50% backed by Foxify tokens.
Yeah, there you go.
Right? Like, so if Foxify doubles, so that means those tokens themselves are earning. So on top of the MDB, you have the Foxify tokens in the treasury that back it, that produce income for the protocol, which go into either rewards, which circulates supply, which gets taxes, which then can burn more, create more rewards, or buyback and burns. So it essentially acts as like a deflationary Foxify token with that. And there's still, whatever, another 1.5 million or I forget the number off the top of my head, in the trust fund that's doing other things.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
You have the PLP producing. So it's exciting, but it is.
It is really
I'm like
exciting.
a degen of the degens. So like I totally get the boredom. If I wasn't working on this, like if I was just an investor, I'd be like, man, I was like, when, like want to do something.
Yeah.
So
when Pampa, yeah. Yeah, man, very exciting. And I keep saying this every day when I wake up. It's like it's another exciting day, right? And I mean it. I mean, I'm excited for every day that we get closer to to the inception of everything. And it's going to be a really, 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 really interesting period. And I'm so happy to be there for it and in this capacity as well. And I hope that all of you will also be there, because we're going to make it great. Yeah.
Gonna be lit, is what he's trying to say.
It's gonna be lit tonight. Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, and if you're in the PLP, congratulations, because I'm currently down like 13% on a trade. So
is it the same one that I'm? No, it can't be that one, right?
The one I got into this morning, or is this one from this morning? Yeah, this is the one from this morning. Which is oddly, I put one in yesterday, and then, but problem is like I have like a test account and like a real account. So I closed one of those trades, and then I was out and I saw the price spike, and I was like, oh man,
go.
I was like, why did I close the trade? I was like, I missed that big pump. I profited.
But then you could take another trade, right?
Well, yeah, but I wanted the whole thing. But I was like, oh man. And then this morning I go and I was like, oh, I left the real
trade. It was still running.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And by this point, I'm like basically a break even now. Right? Like I missed the entire pump. That's why you said take profits, people. But I'm still learning.
Yes, exactly. But that's why we are trying to set up that messaging system as well, right? With the signals, so we can all we can all go along with that, and hopefully all profit.
Boy.
All right, Harley, I'm gonna call it, because in 2 minutes I have the Telegram Foxify quiz. So I have to go. So thank you so much for again being my compatriot, my friend, my buddy, my everything.
I've come a long way from assistant. I love it.
Yes, you do.
Thank you, Buff Tony, and thank you everybody else.
Thank you everybody who joined. Buff Tony, also great to see you every time. And talk to you later, everyone, and have a great weekend.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.